Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm in my bedroom because here in the morning the light is so much nicer than in the front of the house where my office is. But today's video is all about cream and liquid blushes that are perfect for mature skin. I think I have mature skin, like I'm 45, like. Is that considered mature? What I found over the last few years is that I have been gravitating to cream and liquid blushes because I think they just look more youthful, more fresh on my skin. I do still love a powder blush, but like especially now in the spring and in the summer, all about the liquid and the cream. So I'm gonna get stuck in. As you can see, I have like no blush on, I just have my foundation on. I put on the Sculpted Second Skin Matte in shade Fair Plus 2.5. So first up is the blush that I have been wearing so much recently. I just think it's mad. And it's from Up Cosmetics and it's in the shade Pink Rosé. It's actually more vibrant in person. It's really annoying. Now they do have another one as well called Peach Glow. Don't know if you can see the shimmer that's in there. So that's peach with the gold shimmer. I've brought down the exposure on the camera a little bit so hopefully you'll be able to see the product. So let's start with Peach Rosé first anyway. And I'm just going to use a brush. Now you can use your fingers, you can use a sponge. I like to use a sponge too, but I'm going to use a brush. This is the F41 from Blank Canvas. I've picked up too much. Sorry, this is going to be a running theme throughout this video, that I will be applying too much blush. This is what I do. So yeah, just pick up a little bit of this. This is an Irish brand and just get my thing. This is so gorgeous because I find that with cream blushes and with liquid blushes as well, some of them you can build up. Now some pack a punch instantly and you're kind of going, oh okay. But with this one you can build it up softly to give the most gorgeous natural flush of colour to your cheeks. This is such a flattering pink shade, and like on me, pinks don't always look nice. They don't always suit my skin tone, but this one is perfect. I think it's because it's almost like a corally peachy pinky. Oh, I'm applying more. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see it. When I'm applying the cream blush, I will put it here. I'll then bring it across my nose as well, and then sometimes up on my forehead. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to take all of my makeup off for the whole time. But that is Up Cosmetics Pink Rosé. What I like to do whenever I've applied a cream or a liquid blush is take whatever I've used to apply my foundation and just bring it around the edges. I'm not touching like the main part of the colour, just to soften the edges. So this has almost like a satin matte finish to it, which I really like. I think it's really flattering on the skin and you don't feel like your skin is wet, because not everybody wants to have wet skin. I'm going to just show you really quickly the other shade, Peach Glow, because I don't know if you're going to be able to see on camera. It's peach, it's got a peach base with the gold shimmer running through it. And on me, I think this makes for a better highlight than it does a blush, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Like it's very, very light, very, very sheer when it comes to the peach part. And in terms of the glow, it gives just a really nice, soft, natural sheen. I prefer this on my skin compared to this. FYI. I'll be taking off my makeup so many times today. Right, so that's Up Cosmetics. And then next on the list is the Sculpted blushes. So these are two Cream Luxe blushes, and then this one is cheek and lip cream. So let me just explain. So this one is from the Sculpted Tara collection. You can see it there. So you can use this on your cheeks, on your lips. You can use it with all of them, to be honest with you. So that is the shade Peach. And there's also Pink Supreme. That's the Cream Luxe blush. And you have Peach Pop. So Pink Supreme, Peach Pop. And then let me just show you the other one. So Peach Pop, Pink Supreme, and Peach. I love all the shades. They're after bringing out new shades. There is like a dusky one, a dusky pink one that I have my eye on, so I'm going to have to pick that up soon. Let's start off with the Pink Supreme one. These remind me of, you know, the Stila convertible lip colours a lot in texture. Now they are a drier formula than the Up Cosmetics one, so you have to kind of like dab your brush in a good bit. You can feel like the stickiness, but they pack a punch when it comes to pigmentation. Again, so flattering. Sorry, this is Pink Supreme. I can't remember if I said that already. And you can build it up. I'm not going to do that. You don't need to see me doing that. And I'm going to show you Peach Pop. What I have found with these blushes is that if you don't use them for a while, it's like they almost dry out ever so slightly. So you have to like really work the brush into the product to get to the like the sticky kind of glossier part. Applied way too much. I just lost the run of myself. but it's grand. Up Cosmetics ones, and these look so nice on bare skin, or if you have like a skin tint on. I'm just going around the edges, take it down, make it look a little bit more natural. We have the swatches of Pink Supreme, Peach Pop, and then the Tara collection, the peach one. If you've got oily skin, you might find that cream or liquid blushes don't last too long on you. What you can do is you can set them with a powder blush if you want. I don't mind kind of topping them up throughout the day because I just think it helps you like look more alive anyway. But obviously if you are spending money on stuff, you want it to be able to last. Next up we have the Glossier Cloud Paints. So these are like a liquid blush. Really bad at holding these, it's like loads there. So I have, obviously as you can see, I have a good few shades. Kind of collect them. Now I'm sure I could probably do with getting rid of a couple of them, but sure, it'll be grand. So I have, let me show you the shades that I have. I do have a blog post on these swatched all side by side if you want to go and have a look. I will leave that linked below. But I'm going to just show you a couple of my favourites on my face. So that we have Beam here, it's like peachy. Dusk, which is one of my all-time favourite shades. If you want to have like a natural kind of like brownie caramelly kind of blush, that's the one for you. Then we have Puff. I don't really like this on me. It's just not a nice shade. It's too kind of Barbie pink. Doesn't suit me at all. Haze. It's nice, but it can make me look bruised. It's not, I don't think, for my skin tone. And then we have Dawn, which is demented in the colour. And then I got this one, I think it was last year. I've only used it once and I applied way too much, like you do. It's the shade Spark. Like, look at it. I think I'm going to show you Dusk on one side of my face because I just want to show you that it can almost be used as a bronzer. I think it's really nice. So it's like a little squeezy tube and you just need like the barest amount. And I like to apply this with my finger. I just think you get that little bit more control. So it's like quite like a slippy consistency. And again, these are so buildable. Not that one because you'll apply way too much initially. I'm hoping that it's showing up on camera because I have a mirror like just here below that I can see what I'm doing. And it just gives that warmth to the cheeks. Almost it's like carving out my cheekbone. Let me apply a little bit more. So with that shade, with Dusk, I like to again bring it across my forehead. I'll show it, actually I'll put that on now. You can only get these from the Glossier website and they deliver to Ireland. There's no, I haven't found there to be tax or duty or anything on them. It's just an FYI. You see, on somebody like really pale like myself, that looks like almost like a bronzer. I think it is fab. So that is the shade Dusk. And now I'll just show you Beam, or will I show you Dawn? I'm going to show you Dawn. As I said, if you want to see everything, I don't think I have that one swatched, Spark, because I bought that after that blog post. Maybe I'll update the blog post. Oh, it's been a while since I used this shade. Forgot that it is demented. This like the perfect summery kind of orangey peachy shade. Oh, I love it. So it goes on quite terrifying, but then it blends out really nicely. I'm just using the other side of my sponge. That looks like I'm not even wearing anything now compared to that, but like, let me just build it up a little bit. Yeah, you can apply it directly with a sponge too, because I find with a sponge you just have that softer looking finish. I think this shade would be stunning on darker skin tones. Paler skin tones like me, we just have to work that a little bit harder getting it to blend in, but I think that's fab. So nice. So I'm not going to go into all the shades. As I said, I will leave it linked below if you want to go and have a little look at the blog post and see them all swatched side by side, because sometimes it can be hard to buy makeup on the internet when you can't see swatches in proper daylight. So the photos that you see there, they're not edited. I don't use filters or anything like that. All I do with my photos is just crop them so that they fit properly. But those are those, okay? So I bought these from Rare Beauty last week. So they're the Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blushes. And I bought the shade Hope and Joy. I opened them just to have a look at the packaging, but I haven't tried them yet. I wanted to kind of try it on camera for the first time. So I'm going to just give first impressions. This won't be a review because this is the first time that I am using them. Love the packaging. So this is Joy and this is Hope. My friend Joanne from Lipstick and Leopard Print, she had this on her Instagram stories there last week, and I was looking at the stories and then I was like, no, you don't need this blush. Don't need it. And I went out of her stories and I was like, no, I'm restrained. I'm a strong independent woman. I don't need more blushes. And then the Space NK kind of mailing list, you know, when you're a customer and they send you news of like offers. They were like, heck or hey, we have 20% off makeup. And I was like, I already know this, Joanne told me, but now I'm gonna need to get them. I feel like this is the sign. So I bought 2. I actually did want to buy 2 more, but I was like, I just want to see what they're like on me first, because they might not be as nice on me as they are on Joanne. So I'm gonna use Hope, is it? Yeah. On this side. I love the packaging. And the applicator, it's huge. Okay. No scent. I enjoy that. Let me apply it with my finger and see what it's like. Oh. Well, that's quite a nice natural colour. Let me just build it up a little bit. It feels like quite a, oh, that's a lot of product. It feels like the Cloud Paint in terms of texture, a little bit kind of slippier. Oh my god, I've applied so much blush. Right, we're going up the head now. I'm glad I started with this colour. Trying it for the first time. You don't need to bring your blush up to your eyes the way I have done. That's a gorgeous shade. These are the dewy ones. So apparently they have a dewy collection and a matte, a few mattes as well. But I was like, listen, getting on in years, we want like a little bit of like life to our skin. Now there's no shimmer in that at all, just gives a really nice sheen. Right, so let's apply the other shade. It's probably too much. I'm going to use my fingers just so I can get the feel of it. That reminds me of that one. Like in terms of colour and oh my god. Okay, lads, you only need the barest amount. I look like an absolute clown, but you can fix this, it's fine. So I'm blending it with one finger, and then I'm going to go around the edges with a clean finger. And then I'm going to take my sponge, because it's a lot of makeup that I've just applied to my face. But I love the shade. Sorry, I'm laughing because I feel like it's down here. Oh my god. Okay lads, a little bit goes a long way with that one, okay? I feel like shade Joy is a little bit more opaque on the first application compared to Hope. I love the colour. Hold on. My mirror's very big. Oh, I'm really happy with them. I think I need more shades. Okay, so this is shade Hope. And then that's Joy. Oh, I love them. I love them. As I said, first impressions, let me try them a little bit more. I want to try them on different foundations. I want to try them applied with, like directly with the sponge, with like a couple of different brushes, because we see now what application is like with fingers. Anyway, I just wanted to show you some of my favourite cream liquid blushes and then a couple of newbies that I think I'm going to enjoy using. Because now that it's spring and summer, it's just really nice to add like a little bit of colour to the cheeks, but without going overboard, says she who went overboard like a few times. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye!